Playing with a steady beat is emphasized in this book. It says put the metronome like it's 72. And then it says play a series of whole notes just on the beat. 2, 3, 4. Now instead of having C on the bottom, I'm going to put E on the bottom of a C, E, G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now put G. 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to go internalizing the beat, and we're going to have some inversions, and I'll call out to you what the inversions are. Let us leave the key of C major. That is a dull key for us now. We're going to go to D. Yay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and this is first inversion D chord. Now here's 2, 3, and 4, and fifth inversion D, 3, 4. G, this is root position. First inversion D. Now root D. 2, 3, 4. Root G and root D. Whenever you're practicing with other people, you occasionally want to focus on the steady subdivisions, not overplaying if you're improvising stuff and like cluttering up all the beats so that you're dragging or you're rushing. Now I'm going to play the just steady quarters to Behold Our God, which is on page 51. Now we're in the root position. All of that being in the root position that time gave it a very stable feeling. 6 measures in, it's suggested in the chord changes that we are going to go to first inversion. So let's see how that sounds. I got to perform this as part of a Christmas celebration, Behold Our God, which was wonderful. I just like to see how this unstable first inversion chord, so you got the root, the third, the fifth. Here's the bass. That's the third, or first inversion chord, because the third is on the bottom. Here's the root on the bottom. Sounds more stable. Yeah, it gives it that kind of wandering a bit feeling. Still sweet, still harmonious. Okay, so now we're going to do the example with the actual first inversion. And enjoy the difference. Welcome to this segment of Piano Harmony. We're still going to be going through this keyboard harmony for church musicians. The theme this week is actually playing with others from chapter 4. And I thought that was really interesting. Music is something we do together. So if you go to chapter 4 in this book that I'll have linked, it talks about rhythm, melody, and harmony kind of all intersecting. And then it addresses you as a piano player, saying divide up the keyboard. There's the bass register, the center register, where you'd have your primary harmonies, and then the speaking register or the melodic lead. And a lot of the lack of coordination is when there's too much noise going on in the center register, which is like from C3 to C5. Space. You can kind of coordinate coordinate things better if everybody's not stepping in the same territory. So I thought that was interesting. And then the more notes you have that are exactly the same notes between you, the singer, the bass player, the trumpet player, the cellist, if they're all exactly the same notes, you can kind of drown each other out. Now I'm going to do Take My Life and Let It Be. We are going to have some singing with this one. So I'm going to play very simply, probably just the chords with the left hand, and then my daughter will sing along.